Let's discuss the modern art of the female body. We first need to understand the role of the female nude, which has not only influenced how art interacts with society, but also how society has molded artistic conventions. To do this, we will look at the work of French writer Charles Baudelaire, the Italian Renaissance painter Titian, and the Impressionist painter Manet. Finally, we will discuss why this all matters, why the female nude as a symbol of art is the catalyst for social change. The female nude has always been a primary subject for artistic expression, dating all the way back to prehistoric artifacts like the Venus of Willendorf. The female nude has symbolized everything from fertility to mythology to sexual titillation and to academic study. But it wasn't until the Industrial Revolution that institutionalized science, politics, and social class began to dominate and discriminate against the female nude. The dominant ideology of patriarchal mass culture over-sexualizes the female nude, shames individuals for living in female bodies, and profits off holding female nude bodies to extremely unrealistic standards. Charles Baudelaire urged modern artists to capture the quick and fleeting beauty of their contemporary realities, and I feel it is part of my duty as an artist to address these concerns and destigmatize the social view of the female nude. Let's first look at Titian's Venus of Urbino. Here we see the female nude depicted as a mythological figure. Venus is painted with idyllic proportions, intense contouring, smooth brushstrokes, and precious objects on and amongst her. During the time of its creation, the nude figure of Venus would have represented a resurgence in the values of philosophy and spirituality, as artists of the Renaissance were looking back towards antiquity to inspire their work. Similarly, Manet's Olympia does the same thing. At the time of its creation, during a period of fast-paced technological advancements, Impressionist painters used quick brushwork, rougher edges, and little modeling to nude figures. Here we see the female nude depicted as a member of the bourgeoisie. In fact, the figure herself, Olympia, is a prostitute. Here Manet builds off of Baudelaire's ideas of painting one's own reality, and as the first of many modern art movements, this Impressionist painting captures the essence of industrialization and urbanization that quickly came to define the structure of modern society. To bring this concept even further into the contemporary world, I have found myself drawn to creative workers in the public sphere who are fighting for the non-objectification of the female nude body. For my art piece, I drew inspiration from public creators like Maddie Drosbeck, Hitomi Mochizuki, and Ava Gutowski, all of which are unapologetic about representing the female body and who use their public platforms to spread awareness and empowerment. Titian depicted the female nude as a spiritual icon. Manet depicted it as a sexual object. I reject both of these ideas and present the female nude simply as an aesthetic experience in and of itself. Using non-local color and even more gestural brushwork, my art piece comments on how modern society treats female bodies. I don't believe that female bodies have to be a certain color or look a certain way, and I certainly don't believe that anyone should tell us to hide what makes our bodies beautiful. My figure is posed confidently without addressing the eyes of the viewer, illustrating how art can directly confront, or in this case, not confront, its relationship to society. I have chosen to be part of a collective consciousness that goes against the dominant ideology, one that defies the constraints of patriarchal social institutions, one that empowers female sexuality for simply the beauty that it is, and one that reclaims the female nude after years of objectification.